Congratulations, week 6. You've done it. You've made it here. So give yourself a huge pat on the back, maybe a hug. You've done excellent. If you've gone through this whole program and you've made it to this point, I'm really proud of you, and I'm happy for you. And I hope that you've made a lot of changes in the positive aspect, and that you're able to get outside your comfort zone, that you're more conscious of your emotions, your physical being, and your job satisfaction has gone up, and um, you're just really experiencing life in a different way and through a different lens. This week's challenge is I gotta think here for a minute. It's the last one. Which one is it? Spiritual. So, the spiritual challenge, and this is going to be different for everyone. For me, the way that I get in touch with my spiritual self is through meditation. I like to do mindfulness meditation, and I'll use breathing, and also just kind of sensing my physical self. And the way that I do that is I find a quiet place. Sometimes what I'll do is use some guided meditation. So I actually have a few apps on my phone, one of which I believe is Silva Meditation, SILV as in Vermont, A, Silva. I like that. It's a free app, easy to download. But there's a lot of tapes. There's a lot of free meditations if you look for it on YouTube, or something like that. You should be able to find it. But what I really want you to get out of this is, and not saying that you necessarily have to meditate. You can just lie down, relax, take quiet time, whatever it is for you, because this is something that is different for every individual. And I really want you to focus on, like I said, your breathing from the diaphragm, thinking of your posture. If you're seated or lying down, just relax. And what I do, just so maybe this will work for you, is, like I said, I listen to the guided meditation, but I find a quiet place and I just really focus on relaxing. I start with my feet, just relax, breathing in, pushing out with the diaphragm, breathing in through my nose, breathing out through my mouth, and I'm just trying to be in the moment. I think so many times we try, to think about, oh, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do in the future? And that's good, and we need to plan for the future, and we need to think about the future, but and we need to think about the past as well, and learn from the past. But I think so much time is spent on stressing about, oh, what am I going to do tonight, and next week I have this big report, or I got something that I have to prepare for next week, and well, did I do enough before today? And so you're stressing about the past, and you're stressing about the future, and you're not in the present. And so for me personally, the meditation brings me into the present moment, and it just I don't worry about what's happened in the past. I'm not stressing about what's going to happen in the future. I'm just in the moment, breathing, focusing on my breath, focusing on just relaxing my body, and just connecting with my source, and in the universe. And that's just what works for me. So you might find that just relaxing, laying down, just being quiet, just clearing your mind, and that's one of the things that's really important about this, is that when those thoughts of thinking about the past, or thinking about the future, any thought that comes into your mind that is stressful, or not even stressful, but just any thought that really enters, just acknowledge it, and appreciate it, and say, hello thought. I'll see you later. But just try to, take it in, acknowledge it, and just forget about it, let it go. And this, for me, I know that this was something that I really struggled with because I'm someone that, I got 1,000 thoughts just floating around in here constantly. So, it took me a while just to relax and to acknowledge the thought and let it go. And that's why, for me personally, the guided meditation works because, I have somebody talking to me, kind of guiding me through it, and my focus is on what they're saying and my breathing. But, like I said, everyone's different. Do what works for you, and, you know, last thing is just really give yourself a pat on the back for getting here. This is 6 weeks, 30 days, and if you've exercised for your 5 minutes every single day, you've gone through the challenges. I hope that something has stuck, and that a little seed has planted in you, and that you're changing, you're making yourselves for the for the better, and hopefully by doing that you've been a catalyst for other people in making changes, and they see the changes that are happening in you, the positive changes, and they want that too. Whether that be your friends, your family, your children, you know, it's just it's something that hopefully will grow, and I wish you the best. And if you're interested in more of what I have to offer, feel free to contact me through any of my social media, the Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, and or through my website, or send me an email. I try to answer as many emails as I can with questions. So my email is JCFitin5 not .com, that's my website, at gmail.com. So JCFiTV as in Vermont, T.com, JCFit.com. I give you my website again. I don't know, losing it. It's actually about 4:30 in the morning right now, so this is when my productive time comes. So you'll find everyone's different. That's one that I didn't add. So where's your productivity zone? Mine, really, really early in the morning. Yours, maybe your night owl, later in the day. Awesome. Figure out what works for you. This is what works for me. So JCFit at Gmail. That is my email. So I really, I just feel blessed that you've all been coming here, and I hope that that seed continues to grow. So yours in wellness, Jason Caribou. Have a great week and enjoy the challenge.